Sure. Yuvod is an end-to-end cloud-based streaming platform as a service solution that enables enterprises, content owners, distributors of all sizes to monetize and launch high-quality streaming services for their users. We focus on three verticals: telco, hospitality, and sports. We have been around since 2019, and we cover all we cover the geographies of Europe, Latin America, and we are now entering the American market. Sure. So I would say the main thing that we've added recently is that we are now integrated with a metadata provider with Red Bee metadata into our platform. So when we sell our platform to customers, the metadata is pre-integrated. So what that means is that customarily, traditionally, that these customers would be, after they get the streaming platform, they would have to go and integrate the metadata. So by taking one step out, which is not really our field of expertise, is providing metadata ourselves, we've pre-integrated with Red Bee to do that for our customers, just saving time and just friction in the process. So we showcased our telco product and our broadcaster product. We also showcased our sports product as well as our hospitality product. So as I had mentioned, streaming at scale just involves a lot of friction. It's really difficult to stream at scale because there's so many technical processes that must work together like flawlessly. It's expensive. It's time consuming. It requires a lot of on-premise hardware that has to be managed. So our unique selling proposition is to take away all the friction. So what we've done is we've created an end-to-end solution. So we cover all the technical processes in the streaming value chain. Second, we're 100% cloud-based. So that means that there's no on-premise hardware to manage or to upgrade. Or to even buy in the first place. So that saves a lot of money for our customers. Third is our pricing. We have a very low price tiered pricing model. And with our pricing model, we can save our customers upwards of 80% from our competitors. Fourth is that we can launch a service within 12 weeks with our turnkey solution, so we can deploy very quickly. And then finally, we are completely white labeled on the front end. And so we give our clients the ability to change the look, the feel, their brand, in accordance with how they want it to look so that it's completely unique for them to present to their customers. We like to say we're the Shopify of streaming solutions because the front end can be completely changed, whereas the back end is still very powerful. And our customers love that. So that's our unique selling value proposition. Sure. So I would say in telcos, what we're noticing a lot in the Americas and Latin America and the U.S. especially is that rural areas are now going to have better broadband service. The Biden administration is spending $60+ billion to upgrade the infrastructure in these rural markets in order to give this high quality broadband. And so what that means is that these rural cable operators are now going to have the infrastructure in place to offer a really good TV solution, which they need desperately because a lot of their customers are churning out in favor of, well, not only cord cutting, but also because they're losing customers to the larger operators that can provide a really good TV solution. So I really think that that's going to be a trend that plays out in telcos, and we look to take advantage of that trend with our solution, which obviously is really well priced for those rural markets. In hospitality, I think the trend there is that as probably hotel guest room TVs haven't changed in decades. You walk into a hotel room and you turn on the TV and it's basically just cable or satellite TV. whereas most guests have really great at-home entertainment experiences, full of streaming and content recommendations. So hotels, the trend there is that they realize that they have to have a better solution for, better streaming solution for their guests. The studies have shown that over 70% of guests come back to a hotel when the technology they want is available. And so hotels realize that they have to change these guest room TVs to mimic the at-home entertainment experience, but they also need to do it in a very cost-effective way, because hotel operating margins are pretty thin, between on average 5 to 15%. So that means that they need a cost-effective solution, and so we check all the boxes there for hotel operators. I also see Wi-Fi 6 coming to hotels, which is only going to allow an even more a better and more enjoyable streaming experience with that higher bandwidth capability.